What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike, and if you guys are new here, I enjoy talking about and unboxing tech and shoes and doing a little bit of vlogging. And today's video is going to be on this little guy, the HomePod Mini. I've had this for a couple days now, been using it, and I figured it's time to give you guys my thoughts. So the HomePod Mini is now Apple's cheapest smart speaker, coming in at $100. This thing features a full range driver with 2 passive radiators that allow for that 360 sound and deeper bass. It also includes 4 mics, which make it incredibly easy for me to talk to it anywhere in the house or anything. It picks up really easy even with loud noises going on. It also uses the same fabric as the original HomePod and keeps that touch control on top. So what can this little guy do? First off, and super simple, but of course you can listen to music, but only through Apple Music, Amazon Music, I think Pandora, iHeartRadio, and I think that's pretty much it right now. I guess unless you're AirPlaying. You can also control all your HomeKit enabled products like cameras, thermostats, lights, etc. Another cool feature that the HomePod does now, and actually works with most, I think, if not all Apple devices, is Intercom, which is a voice messaging system which you can send and relay through the HomePods, I think watches, phones, and all that. So if you have multiple HomePods in your house, you can send voice messages to people around it. And then you can also do other simple things like check calendars, check weather, set alarms, and your normal Siri enabled type things. And the last feature I'd like to point out is the handoff feature is really cool. You can hand off music to the HomePod itself, and then you can actually take it back. Only thing that I've had an issue with is it doesn't seem to work all the time, or you have to hit it in a certain spot. But when it does work, it's a really cool feature to have, and I do enjoy using it, because I can also use it with the HomePod behind me over there, so it's pretty neat. Okay, so time for my overall thoughts. I think at $100, I don't think you can beat that right now for I guess an Apple product type thing, and especially with it being a third of the price of the HomePod, I think that's awesome and well worth it. I absolutely love using it to control all my light bulbs in the house. Now they're pretty much, I think, the only things that are HomeKit enabled, but I just like that ease of use and convenience. Thinking about picking up a second one just to put downstairs so I can talk to that too. Now for the sound, I'm not an audiophile or anything, but personally, I enjoy it. I think it sounds good. It may not be as good as the HomePod I have behind me, but definitely even in this room, like just listening to some music on it, it sounds great and fine. The bass could be a little bit better to me, but again, I'm not super into that. It fills up the room. It can get way louder than I need it to be, especially in here. Maybe if I brought it downstairs, it might not seem as loud, but in this little condensed area, it works just fine. So now the question is whether I think it's worth $100 and if you should buy it or not. Personally, I'd say if you're an Apple user, for sure. Especially if you're already in the ecosystem, I think it, again, is well worth it because I have an Apple TV, I've got iPads, phones, and all that, so everything works flawlessly with it. Again, the sound is good to me. If you're not an Apple user though, obviously I don't think you should because it's not Bluetooth enabled. It's just like the first one where you can't just sync up any phone. It's got to be an iPhone to it, which does suck, and I would count that as a big con. But since I'm already into the ecosystem, the TV, the iPad, the phone works. So for me, I really like it. I think it was well worth the $100. But again, if I wasn't an iPhone user, I'd probably stick with the Amazon Echo line because I've got a few of those and I actually do enjoy them. And they work pretty much the same, and I believe you could do actually a lot more with them. And again, they can go with Bluetooth, so I can connect my iPhone to them or an Android to them. Okay, so if you guys picked one of these little guys up, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, if you guys would recommend them or if you hate them, love them, whatever. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit the thumbs up, please subscribe, that would help the channel a bunch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.